What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? I hope you liked one of those intros. And as I mentioned before, I am going to start out with one of the slogans I'm working with related to Chroma Club and Doodle Club, which is embrace the power of the doodle. Embrace the power of the doodle. Hope you like it. Now let's get started. So today's another edition of Ask DCH. I'm going to talk about the coloring book game. It's just about done. I've been testing it a little more. As you can see, I've improved the interface. You see the store now. You can actually get colors and buy stuff in there. There's you can also buy markers. So you can go to a place like the yellow colors and you can buy one of these things and boom, it'll be there. And then you can start coloring stuff. And by the way, I improved the interface for the coloring so you can move and you can color. And by the way, I think instead of calling it Doodle Garden, we're going to call it Color Garden. Let me know what you think of that. And if you have another suggestion for the type of name we should have. So once again, I'm just going to simply color this. I'm also going to show you the new butterfly thing that we've added so you can get a sense of some of the other stuff that we'll have in the garden. Ideally, I want to add like more stuff that players could buy in the game, but I just feel like I don't want to take too long on the first version of this game. So you let me know what you think is best. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. And then just add a couple dots here to make it feel like a sunflower. Let's add the green. And by the way, as I answer the questions for Ask DCH, I'm just going to do a let's play of this coloring book game. So you can give me more feedback on what you think needs to change. So anyways, I'm going to submit that. And as you can see, it's kind of powering up. And boom. So that's that. And then, wow, you know, like I have to see, and then I open it up and I can collect gel, by the way. Oh, and by the way, as I collect gel now, you can level up. So as you can see, the level up is kind of cool. And you get a new color as you level up. And then finally, you can pick up the little gel that each flower drops as you actually collect stuff from it. And you get that gel, and then you can use that gel to, you know, buy more colors. I'm going to use it to buy a butterfly right now. And so you buy a butterfly, and let's color that. So there you go. And I think for this, we're just going to use the new blue that we got. So I'm going to do a little blue here, and I just want a little more color style here. So a little blue and a mix of this. And I think let's just make this multicolored. Boom. Now let's just do this. Boom, and then boom, and then I just want a little more color, so let's do this. Boom. Okay, so then there's your little butterfly, and let's see. So, and then you know that. Hopefully will turn it. Okay, so there you go. So it turns into color and then it can fly around. And so that's your scene, and you can pinch zoom and you can swipe around. And then I think another player which had a really good suggestion, which was let me think. Let me see what it was. It was hang on. Trying to find it. Oh, okay. The man in the tan jacket suggested that we actually have caterpillars that kind of walk around and they can eat the thing. So those are kind of like bad caterpillars, and to disable them and to make them less dangerous, you have to color them in. And once you color them in, they'll go away. So that might be another way where you kind of, as part of the little garden, you can take care of other things. So there you go. I see the butterfly is kind of a little clipped in terms of what it was before. But there you go. So that's the basic premise of this game. And what's cool is that it's time to collect, I think. Oh, it's almost time. Actually, not yet. But so there you go. You take care of your garden. You have gel, and then you also want to try to collect all these colors and also the special markers you can get that that you can use to like, you know, create more cool stuff in the game. So once again, I'm going to now start with the questions for Ask DCH. And while I do that, I'm going to do this Let's Play of this game. So you can check out this game and give me more feedback. And once again, if you have a base that you think I missed, by the way, I need a caterpillar base, by the way. But if you have a base of a flower or something else for a garden that you want to add, now is your chance, because I'm going to submit this soon, and so anyone who's actually submitted a base, if you want it in the first version of this, you've got to let me know. So either post on my wall or do something else to make sure that I recognize that you've actually made a sticker base or a base for this game. If you have any questions, post below. Let's get started with the Ask DCH questions, which is, Hasuki, the Mini Doodle Club secretary, asks, can you make it so that when we reach a certain level, we can get stuff from the store instead of buying it? Also, did you know I watch Doodle Club and see if anyone is saying something inappropriate and screenshot it and send it to you? Okay, so yeah, I really like the idea of as you level up and get points, you just unlock colors, kind of like as we saw in this coloring garden app. So yeah, I want to do that. I would think I'm going to add that when we get the virtual world. And then as for screenshotting inappropriate stuff, that's fine. You can do that and then let me know how it goes. And then Arrow asks, hello DCH, hello YouTube. Why don't you do the doodle thing where you put a doodle, then you vote for 3 of them? So I think that was the doodle job idea, where it was literally where you would be able to post, let's see, I guess you could like you could do a vote for doodle. Right now there's like a vote for question thing, and here you would actually be able to vote for a doodle. So yeah, I'll think about it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and then Lightning Rider asks, what kind of events will there be in the future? And I think some of the events might be a little Chroma Club week again, where we actually have it where you can, yeah, I guess what we'll have is that we'll actually have it set up so that you can do other cool stuff, and we'll see what happens. So, so I think that we'll figure out some of the events. I know some people have said that we can have like a wolf week or a cat week again. I'll think about that. I'm not sure, but. Yeah, so, but I think we'll definitely have a Chroma Club week. So Tatucci asks, hi, I had a question about Doodle of the Day. How do you get your doodle on there? I drew a pretty good drawing and I thought it was Doodle of the Day worthy. To get Doodle of the Day, I would actually suggest you, let's see, what you would do is you need to, in the first 3 days of release of your doodle, what you need to do is you need to actually say, okay, you know, try to get up to about 30 likes in the first 3 days. And on the 3rd day, what we do is we check the doodles that are 3 days old, and then we say, okay, the ones that are the best are the ones that are, you know, the top that got the most likes, the top 10, those are the ones that go on Doodle of the Day. Okay, Melody the Baby Bunny asks, what is the next Chroma Club game going to be? I think it's going to be this coloring, this coloring garden app, and then I think after that we'll do a dragon coloring book too. So, so I think that's it. And then obviously these will lend itself to the virtual world update that I want to do pretty soon. So that's what's in store coming up. So, okay, so that's that question. The other question was by Creative Blue, which is, how old do you think most Doodle Club players are? Teens, kids, adults? I would say most are kind of in the pre-teen age. I think there might be some a little older, and we'll see what happens when the virtual world comes in, what age range will happen. So Derpy Olives asks, any future plans for Doodle Club? Yeah, I want to get the virtual world ready. Then Hannah the Dragon Trainer asks, what will the virtual world be like? I think what it'll be is that you have your own little space and then you can doodle stuff, kind of like in this coloring book app, where you can doodle stuff and take care of it inside your little space. So that's the main premise. Art Girl Loves Art asks, I got 2 questions. One is, do you like the song Hall of Fame, and can you do that as a music in your next video? And 2 is, can you do a react video and maybe thanks, bye. P.S. People watching, you can always answer this too in the comments below, or comments by. So I don't know about doing a react video. I might do that a little later. I'm doing a Let's Play video right now. I think once I work out and exercise a little more, maybe I know you've been asking, hey, why don't you show yourself on the video? Okay, fine. I think I need to kind of, clean up some things. And yeah, sure, I'm fine with doing that. So we'll see how that goes. Um, Now, Hall of Fame, I don't know about that song. I'll have to check it out. I don't think I can play it. If it's copyrighted, I can't really play it in this video at this point. But thanks for the suggestion. Azaria asks, okay, well, first of all, what happened to my little uh, butterfly? I think it flew away, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Azaria asks, can you add in the wolf cat animatronic contest thingies, and if not, why? Sure, I think we'll do one a month. Okay, not too many a month, but one a month is cool. And so I'm definitely happy with doing that. I think we will. I think the next one will be. Why don't we do one for Chroma Club Week where we actually create more? Or you know what? We'll do one for the Dragon Week app. So it'll be called Dragon Week, and it'll be for the Dragon Coloring Book app, which is, you color dragon, and we're going to create a dragon part coloring book. And I think that'll be a cool next project week that we'll do. So we'll call these things project weeks, and we'll have a badge for it. And I think that's a cool idea. So thanks for the suggestion. We'll see how it goes. FLOOF, which is Floofs, asks, what new features are you thinking of putting in, I think, the game? It isn't complete, but I would say the new feature that I want to add is the virtual world, and then I just want to build on the virtual world. So let's get that up and going, and then we'll see what happens. And then some random doodler asks, do you draw that way on purpose? And I think I was just posting a random doodle. Yeah, I kind of like to draw random doodles. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily Picasso, but I like to doodle stuff, and I think it'll be really cool when we can doodle stuff for a virtual world room. Kind of like how you see in this coloring book. So let me know what you think. So this is the Let's Play. You've got now a basic idea of how the game works. Let me know if you have any suggestions or things we should add to make this game better. Once again, I like this coloring book app because players from Doodle Club and Chroma Club have created stuff that we add into an app that'll be on the market that isn't a clone of anything. So this is kind of a unique game, and we're building on it. So let me know what you think, and if you have any other suggestions. And how do you like the coloring book app? Post in the comments below, or post on my wall in Doodle Club and Chroma Club. Thanks again. And that's it for today. So embrace. Oh, let me do it right. Embrace the power of the doodle. Embrace the power of the doodle. Embrace the glory and power of the doodle. Thanks again, and take care.